We are turning now to a massive fire in Cranston at the Applebee's and Garden City Shopping Center. Cleanup crews and investigators remain on scene at this time. Let's send things over to ABC 6 News reporter Caitlin Gelhaus. She is joining us live from the scene there in Cranston with the latest. Caitlin?
Yeah, well, Cara, that's right. The fire completely extinguished at this point, but there are still cleanup crews and investigators you can see behind me that are still trying to clean up this mess and figure out how this all happened. Now, what we know right now is that the Applebee's is a total loss because of that fire that started around 5:30 this morning. Crews said it took them hours to put this massive fire out. The chief says there was heavy smoke coming from the roof area when they arrived. It took around 45 firefighters to completely put the fire out after hours of work, as I mentioned. Now, they say the fire started in the kitchen and had spread to the attic. Officials explained to me the strategy they used to put this fire out.
It was too dangerous to put firefighters in that building due to the extent of the fire and the amount of the fire that were over their head in the attic space. So they deemed that it was going to be too much of a life safety issue if they put themselves inside. It's not a preferred way to attack a fire, but in this particular instance, that strategy worked well.
Now, the battalion chief also says there were cleaners inside of the Applebee's who called the fire in early this morning. Only a bit of smoke spread into Bistro 22, which sits right next to Applebee's, but firefighters were able to stop that spread right away. Now, right now, the investigation does continue to figure out how this all started. No injuries were reported on the scene for both those cleaners that were inside as well as firefighters. We'll continue to keep you updated as we gather information throughout the day. Live in Cranston, Caitlin Gelhaus, ABC 6 News.